What is up, you guys? I have missed you so very much, and I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to this channel. If you're new, welcome. This is a beautiful and abundant channel called Mama Manifests. That is my tarot reading name. I am Carly. That's my birth name. I am an energy reader, tarot and oracle card interpreter, I guess, if you will, an intuitive empath. But most importantly, I'm a soul that just loves to, help other souls move through their life journey. Like I have been helped by so many others. So that's what I'm passionate about. But you guys, I am in the middle of a transition right now. So space is looking a little bit different. It might for just a moment here over the next month, and that is why I haven't been around. Just so many things on the to-do list and so many transitions internally, externally, and that's just taken all of my time. So yeah, that's what, that's what I got for right now. So, okay, you guys, so we're going to just do, this is, if you found yourself here, this is going to be an overall energy reading. So if you made your way somehow, if you clicked on this reading, there's some golden nugget in here for you. So just be patient with yourself, be patient with your process, trust yourself, trust your path, trust that you found your way here for a reason. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with the Work Your Light Oracle. And I did just see the card about overthinking, and you're overthinking the entire process. Like you're on the right path. Sometimes when things go awry, and I can tell you guys right now that I've very, very personal experience with that, probably more than ever. Our trust and our faith diminishes, and we start to really get in our emotions, really get in our thoughts, and it doesn't feel great. So just sometimes being reminded that you are absolutely on the right path, even if things are absolutely crazy right now. I know myself personally, and I know probably some of you guys, when things don't go right, we get into this idea that everything is wrong and we're being punished by the universe, and that is absolutely not true. Sometimes we have to go through these transitional periods where we're learning great internal and external lessons about life and how to navigate, and it's happening for you guys. Okay, I had a wonderful friend, Gail, if you are watching, she told me, we are each other's greatest teachers. Okay, and she reminded me of that when I needed to hear it most the other day, and I'm here to share that with you guys. So I saw that card, and that is the first message coming out. So let's see what else we have. Let's see what the other messages we have are. Okay, yeah. So this card has been coming out now for like a month, right? And it is the crumbling, and it's like the Tower card. Don't shut off the reading, okay? These are the growth moments, okay? While it is wonderful to feel joyful, to feel, grateful and feel in those good feelings. That's wonderful. The lessons actually come from the moments of adversity, and we're going through that right now. We're clinging on to things. Usually when we're going through change, we tend to cling on to what feels comfortable. But I'm sure you've heard many times, or maybe you haven't, that growth usually doesn't occur within the comfort zone. It occurs outside of it. And I can tell you guys right now, just so you know that you're not alone, that I am been pushed way outside of my comfort zone right now. There is so much that is different about everything, just about everything in my life right now. And personally, as a Taurus, I don't know if I have any other Taurians here. I tend to, attract a lot of earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, but if you're none of those, that's fine too, right? But yeah, it's extra challenging for me. It can be. It has been. I don't want to affirm that into the universe. I'm getting better with change, but it's like I like to be comfortable, and so I would really encourage you to ask yourself the question: what am I holding onto right now for dear life that isn't serving me? Ask and you shall receive. So put that out into the universe. What am I clinging onto? Things that just aren't in alignment with who you are, with, your foundation being strong, are falling away right now. And the longer what we resist persists. So, and I say this a lot in my readings. So, you could be holding on to something, and the longer you hold on to it, the tougher it's going to be. The universe usually comes in and says, it's time, it's time, it's time. So sometimes things, move outside of our control. Also, happening for us. The universe and God, whatever you believe in, sometimes does for us what we cannot do for ourselves. And those moments can be really, really scary. And again, I'm sending you guys a big hug. I want you to know you are not alone. We're all kind of, if you look around and you see what's going on around you, we're all in this transitional phase. We're in this moment of growth. Humanity as a whole is moving into, a more beautiful tomorrow, and a world where it's based on love as opposed to fear. We've been in a fear-based system for around 26,000 years. So that's not going to happen overnight on a larger scale, and that's not going to happen individually on a personal scale, especially if you were conditioned from a young age on fear-based living. Okay, so just don't be too hard on yourselves right now, please. I understand if you have been. Last night I was in my feelings, I was in my thoughts. So I get it, you guys. I totally do, but I just want you to know, again, it is happening for you. And I love this. Absolutely beautiful energy coming out here. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Would you have extra energy available for you if you just trusted your path, as opposed to trying to resist all of the changes that are happening, all of the transition that's happening? A lot of the times, right, it's not actually what's happening around us. It's our feelings inside or our resistance to change that's causing more chaos than need be. So really ask yourself the question, am I trusting my path? It's very easy to trust when, we have those, when the universe is rewarding us for whatever, or things are going right or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But it is a little bit tougher in these moments of change and adversity, okay? But just accept it, find your place of acceptance. And I never want to bypass, your feelings, process it, but really, really have that internal, holding accountability system with yourself. Am I sitting here, crying over spilled milk, that 5 of Cups energy, or am I processing emotions, right? You'll know when it's time. Trust yourself, feel yourself out, okay? So, yeah. So what else do we have here? This is the Energy Oracle. What other messages do we have? All right, we get 2 today. Perfect. Yeah, okay. So, I just feel there's so many, and this is the same message that's been coming out. So we have the World and we had the Broken Heart, which showed up to me kind of in reverse. I'm not going to keep it there, but I feel like there's a resistance to change, okay? It could be a friendship, it could be a job. This is the same message, literally over and over and over again, okay? That's coming out. There's like a resistance to it. There's a resistance to closing this cycle out. Maybe you have some people around you who were part of the old cycle, who you're starting to realize you guys are just, your paths need to separate right now. They're not good for you right now. You guys have different philosophies. You want to live a more positive life. Energy is real, you guys. So if you guys are consistently showing up for friendships or a job or an intimate relationship or family relationships that don't make you feel good out of fear of having to process going through that change, right? You're telling the universe that you don't feel like you deserve more, okay? I have had to let go of so many things, and it felt terrible many, many times, but it has gotten me to this place where I trust myself. I have this internal growth. I have this internal trust system, and the growth, right? Like, it's literally like, do you want to grow? Do you want to move to the next level of your life? Do you want to close out this old cycle? I have a feeling that for some of you, you guys are showing up to relationships that you've just outgrown. And you've done it, and you just are just afraid of like the actual change and processing, the conflict that might, come up. because like you're standing up for yourself and you're speaking up for yourself here, and it's, you really, really, really have to ask yourself, like, do you want to settle? Is their happiness, is their comfort more important to you than your own? I feel a strong people-pleasing energy coming through here. I really do. A very strong people-pleasing energy coming in through here. And it's time to walk away. Look at the back is turned here. The back is turned and looking at like this brand new world. This brand new world where you don't have to, feel how you're feeling right now. Yes, the change might be uncomfortable. There might be some moments of conflict, but if you knew that you would be supported, if you knew that you were walking into, it's like a temple here, walking through what looks like almost like a desert, right? That's not comfortable walking through the desert. We don't have certainty, okay? Sometimes you might feel dehydrated. You might need some, you might not have all of your resources exactly the way you want them to look. But you're walking into a beautiful new world. That's almost, I feel like it's a portal, right? If you knew you would be, if you trusted your path, right? And this is a faith building moment for you guys. This is how we build faith. This is how we build that muscle of faith and trust. What would you do? Okay. And now we're going to get 3 tarot cards out. Okay. I feel like this is really off center. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I know it might not be the most aesthetically pleasing for you Virgos out there. I apologize. Okay. I apologize. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a transition. I'm going to look at this. You guys are seeing the truth. You guys see the truth. Also, this is a promise from the divine. Like, you do what you're supposed to do. You do what you know is right for you. The sun, it's going to feel, I have a feeling the sun hasn't been out for you. Whoever's watching this on the other side, you just felt like you've been out in the cold. You felt sad. You felt depressed. I feel some of you have some addictions, not necessarily, it could be on substances, but just unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy patterns, right? That's because you're trying to fix how you feel because you're settling for something in your life. You're not going after what you truly desire. That's what's happening here, okay? But do you want the sun? Do you want to feel that warmth of the sun again? It's a promise from the divine. Go through this experience, make the decisions, make the cuts, walk away from the job that you've been holding on for dear life out of fear, right? Yes, I've had to walk away from jobs that, were completely that made my life completely financially stable, but they were no longer in integrity with who I was and where I was going. And I wasn't going to show up to situations. I've had to walk away from friendships. I've had to walk away from family members. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do here, we're going to get 2 more shuffles and then we're going to get 3 cards out. We're going to get a little past, present, and some possible future energy, more guidance from the universe, if you will, however it comes out. So 1 more shuffle, we'll cut the deck and we'll see what comes out here. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the energy here, all right? So this is what, it could be the job, it could be the friendships, whatever this is, the family relationships, probably a cocktail of all of them, all right? The 7 of Swords is, there's a guy taking more than he's giving, and he's sneaking away. He went inside of these tents, in this, it's all like metaphorically speaking, and he took these, and he thinks he's getting away with something. These are the types of situations that you have been showing up for, telling the universe that you settle. Therefore, in your life, you haven't had the results and the happiness and the, what you wanted, right? And it maybe have been holding out, I feel like some of you, these people have some sort of control over you. Okay, whether it's a boss, whatever it is, whatever this is, there are people, situations around you that take from you, right? And I feel like you're showing up very, very loyal. Whoever I'm reading for, who you are. And this is just, what this reading is just a confirmation for your guys' intuition, okay? This is something that you already know, and I'm telling you, I'm just confirming that for you. The universe is confirming that for you, because I know, especially when it's like the first time we're making these cuts and making these changes in our life, it can be really scary. And it's like, what if I make the wrong decision? There's so much about trust and faith and everything. And the universe is saying what you are observing around you, you guys, you are dead on. Okay? You are dead on. And you give so much. Like, whoever I'm reading for, you have such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy about you. You truly care. You truly care about these people. I'm going to call it whatever it is, and you make it fit wherever it fits, because I'm sick and tired of saying, job, whatever, wherever it fits. But you show up and you truly have the best intentions for these situations. And this may be hard to hear. This is the part may be hard to hear. These people do not have the same intention for you. They're still in their selfishness. They only care about themselves. Let's just put it that way. You care about everybody around you, and they only care about themselves. Okay? Yep. You're holding on for dear life. Okay? You're holding on for dear life. That's this energy. It's like clinging on to the situation. I won't let go. You see how he's holding on to that pentacle? He's afraid of change. He's afraid of speaking his feelings. He holds his feelings to himself. Okay? He's afraid of change. He likes his stability just the way it is. But it's 4 pentacles, you guys. It is not 10. We know that there is the option for 10 pentacles available for you. True fulfillment, true stability, true happiness. What you're holding on to, you can't see, because this is a fear-based card and a fear-based energy. What you're holding on to, you don't even realize, is like, it's 4 pentacles as opposed to your 10. Okay? Time to let go. Okay. Yep. And this wanted to come out in reverse. Okay. This is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles upright is all about working together. There is no more energy here of building something together with whatever this situation is. It's time for you to walk away. Okay. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That is like, there's no growth there. There is no more growth to be had there. Stop putting your effort into these situations that take from you. This is probably my least favorite card in the entire deck. Now, there are a lot of, because it's so manipulative and deceptive, that's truly the energy that you're dealing with. Liars, people that will do and say anything to get the results that they want. That's the reality of it. I don't like delivering these messages, but this is the truth of it. And that doesn't mean that they're bad people. That means that they are going to learn some lessons in life. They still have some lessons about team mentality, doing what's best for everybody as opposed to just thinking about themselves, right? It's just, we're all kind of moving out of this old system, right? This old, whatever you want to call it, right? The fear-based system. So it is what it is. Take it how you want it. Handle this how you want it. Either way, you're going to be supported. And you're gonna be so grateful. Like, I guarantee, like 2 weeks from now, you make this decision now, 2 weeks from now, maybe it'll be 2 weeks of, discomfort, but you're going to be so happy, and you're going to have so much more faith and trust. The universe has this way when we make these really, really tough decisions to immediately after, because the universe knows, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in, how difficult these decisions are, how difficult these transitions are, but you will get evidence that you have made the right decision. Promise. Within 2 weeks, okay? That's a weird message coming through here right now, but you will have evidence. I'm just, get a couple more of, yep, there it is. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords cuts what doesn't serve her out of her life, okay? She takes that sword and cuts it out. She uses her logical mind. She disconnects from her emotions. There's emotional attachment. I guarantee, we'll see, there's emotional attachment here. Ooh, we have a little flipper here. What do we got? Yep. Look at this. It's the 3 of Cups in reverse. Right? Like, there's no, maybe this is what it is. There is an emotional attachment to these situations, because maybe in the past it felt like these were great friendships and you guys were all working together. Okay? Look at 2 3s here as well. You guys might be seeing 3 3 3. That might be a confirmation for some of you, whatever. Coming out in reverse, it's like, it's not great. It doesn't feel good. These are not happy. These aren't aligned relationships any longer. They don't fulfill you. So take the emotions out of it. Let's get one more. Let's get one more advice from the universe here. Yep. You're afraid of being alone. There's a lot of different messages coming off of the Five of Pentacles. You're afraid of leaving people out in the cold. They'll figure it out. I can tell you the best thing that ever happened to me was the opportunity to be Five of Pentacles, right? Like having nowhere to go but inside. In this picture, we see two people out in the cold, right? And they can go inside the church, right? And the church represents like building faith and building, trust within yourself, finding yourself, connecting to your higher self, whatever you want to call it. You're afraid of being alone by yourself. But I can tell you right now, because you're settling for these relationships, it's blocking off the actual relationships that are going to provide true stability and happiness in your life, that sun energy, because you're settling for this. That's what's blocking you off from the true warmth of the sun on your skin. Five of Pentacles, so you're afraid of being alone, whatever. I get it. So you have to, maybe some of you need to look at your patterns with codependency, needing other people to validate your existence, whatever. I'm not calling some of you out. We all have to deal with that. Maybe I am, whatever. Take it how it resonates. And you're also afraid of, leaving other people out in the cold. What's best for you is what's best for all. What's best for you is what's best for all. And I say that a lot in my readings because I think a lot of the people I read for are, a certain version of me. And I understand people pleasing to the absolute max. Okay. Here, let's see. Maybe if I turn it. Ooh, I like that better. So I get it. Sometimes we sacrifice our own happiness because we don't want other people to feel uncomfortable. Well, I have news for you. You're not doing anybody a favor there. I can promise you that. You're not doing yourself a favor. You're not doing them a favor. It's a disservice to yourself and everybody else involved. Do what you guys need to do. You're going to be so supported. You are absolutely beautiful. I love you guys. You guys are moving into this new place where you are going to find happiness, but you have to make some hard decisions before you get there. And you have some really, it's just people around you that take from you. They take from you. They lie to you. They literally lie to your face. And you'll find that out later, okay? You will. You'll find out the lies probably whenever the universe has this impeccable way of giving us the information that we need to hear when we need to hear it. But it'll all be revealed to you. Trust this process. It's a hard moment. You're jumping off. I'm surprised we don't see the Fool card here because it's the universe is asking you, God is asking you, your ancestors are asking you to take a leap on blind faith. And if you don't have much experience, if you've always been a person that needs to know exactly how things are going to turn out, that could be very difficult for you. But it's time. It's time. I don't have a watch on, so I don't know why I just showed you my wrist, but it is time. And you guys are going to be so happy that you made this decision. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you so much. Namaste and God bless.